Hey folks, and welcome to another video of mine. This week we headed over to a place called 6 Ballygunje Place, Flavors of Bengal, and we wanted to try out some Bengali food. Now, we just had the Bengali New Year, the Poila Baisakhk, this past week, and we were really itching to try out some Bengali food. So we said, why not head over to a Bengali restaurant near our place? And we headed over to 6 Ballygunje Place. So as you can see, the decor, the ambience of the place is very nice. The staff was very courteous, and we wanted to try out their buffet. So let's see what the buffet has to offer in terms of the price, quality, most importantly, the taste. Let's start off with what the buffet had to offer. Just a quick word here. Some of my footage for this particular video came out hazy. I apologize for that, but I promise I'll make it up in the next video of mine. So please bear with me. Now, in terms of the spread, there was quite a lot on offer. You had some kaffir lime, some chilies to start off with, and then you had your good old steamed rice. Bengalis love their rice, and you just didn't have steamed rice, but you even had peas pulao. Bengalis generally like pulao, whether it's the sweet pulao or the peas pulao. You had your dal, which was your yellow lentils, and you also had some eggplants in gravy, along with some veggies here, some stir-fried vegetables. I believe the eggplants do look nice in a yellow gravy. And then you had prawn curry. This was your Malai curry, and this is basically prawn cooked in cream. So the gravy is made out of fresh cream. You also had some chitor, some vegetables basically, along with some potatoes, chunks of potatoes, and this vegetable called chitor. And you had some chicken, some Murgir Jhol, otherwise known as chicken with some gravy, and not a thick gravy in terms of consistency, but rather a medium, you could say, consistency when it comes to the thickness of the gravy. And then you had some Kosha Mangsho, which is a very popular dish with the Bengalis. This is your mutton, and in a nice gravy. In fact, it's really delicious. We'll get to that a little later on in the video. You had some chutney, some sweet mango chutney. Goes very well with puri or even with some papads. You have your yogurt. This is your pistachio yogurt. Had some gulab jamun, and you even had something called a baked Mihidana with some Rabri on top. And as you can see, it's also got some sliced almonds. It's baked to perfection. Looks quite nice if you ask me. Got some lovely fish fry here.
Wow.
And then you have some eggplants. I believe those are fried eggplants. Okay. Then moving over the luchis. These are just some fried puris. The Bengalis call these luchis, made out of maida. On my plate, I've got some papad to start with, some sweet pulao. Peas pulao, that is, which is a little sweet, so that's why I got myself some kaffir lime. These are very aromatic, and I like them squeezed over my rice. I've got some chicken curry with some potato and a piece of chicken. Again, very aromatic. I can smell the mustard oil off of it, and some Malai Chingri or cream prawn curry, and also got some ampana. It's like an appetizing drink made out of raw mangoes. So I'm all ready to get started, so let's see how it all tastes. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna squeeze some kaffir lime on top of my rice. Okay, I like doing that because these are very aromatic, by the way, so, and it cuts that sweetness from the rice. The rice also has a lot of ghee, so it's quite heavy on your stomach. I don't think you'll be able to have a lot of it, but that's why I have tried just a little bit on my plate. So I'm going to start with the rice along with some prawn curry. I'm going to mix it nicely. Alright. Bon appetit. Mm. 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 Oh, very good. Extremely good. I think the prawn curry goes very well along with the peas pulao, and it's the kaffir lime which does, you know, that extra magic. We also got ourselves this thing called Daab Chingri. It's prawn curry, basically inside a tender coconut. Just gonna show how it looks. The curry is made out of cream and mustard, and they've got nice pieces of prawns here. Wow, look at that. Looks so good. I'm gonna put this on my plate. I'm gonna try this with some pulao. I'm gonna try some of that creamy mustard gravy. Now let's try that prawn curry. Okay. Nice mustardy flavor, and I think it goes very well with the rice. So in case you're planning to order one of those tender coconut prawns, make sure that you have some peas pulao, or at least, you know, something they call basanti pulao, which is a sweet Bengali pulao. You can add some cashews and some raisins as well, and it goes very well with the sweet pulao. Even got some dal to go along with the luchis. And these are yellow lentils. It's got some, I think, some tiny bits of coconut as well. And I'm just going to confirm whether it's a little sweet or not, because generally Bengali dals or these yellow lentils are sweet. So it is a little sweet. It should go along pretty well with these luchis. Or in case you want to try it with some rice, then I recommend that you try it with some steamed rice instead of the sweet pulao, because it's going to be too sweet otherwise. I just quickly wanted to mention something about these mutton. The Kosha Mangsho. Man, it was really tender. As you can see in the video as well, the pieces were really succulent. It was juicy, it melts in your mouth. They were perfectly spiced, nice gravy. And whether you want to have it with some luchi or whether you want to try it with some rice, I believe it was so good that it would not really matter. And if you ask me, I would just keep eating this mutton. It was that good. You see those pieces? Excellent pieces. And again, one of the best things that I tried this afternoon. And like all Bengali preparations, I think there's a hint of mustard oil used in there that just elevates that flavor. And really good. Very, very impressed with the mutton. Also wanted to quickly talk about this fish that was at our table. It was nicely fried. It had a very crunchy top, as you can see. It's fried, it's got some crumbs, I believe, fried in some crumbs, and it's very crunchy on the outside, nice and juicy on the inside. It was fried to perfection, nicely flavored along with some mustard. So the taste was very mustardy, and I mean it in a good way. It had a good flavor and very nice indeed. Alright, the fish is really good. Just like I said, crunchy on the outside, it's nice and tender on the inside. I love the flavor of the mustard. Goes along very well with the fish. And I think it's great to start off your meals with this. In fact, I'm too late to have this fish. When it came to the table, it was nice and hot. Even now, it's warm. And just so good. And there was so much on offer that we actually completely forgot about the eggplant, the fried eggplant. So just want to give my quick opinion about the eggplant as well. It's been staying on the table for quite some time, but I'm just going to zoom in and show you what's inside. Hold on, I'm going to hold it in my hand. So here they have thin slices of eggplant, which is batter fried. So you've got a batter that they dip the eggplant in. The batter obviously has some spices and deep fried. And yeah, again, another very popular dish with the Bengalis. In fact, I'm going to use my hand to try this out. Okay, time to try the eggplant now. Standard affair. I think, this is one of those things, that is pretty standard across all Bengali restaurants that we've been to. And again, I say that in a good way. Nothing bad about it. The right amount of spices, not very spicy. In case you don't like hot food, you're gonna like this. And again, it's good to start your dish off. Your plate off with nice and light, fried, and good as a starter, a vegetarian starter. Just wanted to quickly show you my plate of desserts. So what I've got on my plate is the I think this is called Mihidana dessert. So it's got a nice layer of cream on top. This is the cream layer, and that's made out of milk. So it's a milky, creamy layer on top. And what we have at the bottom is this called bundi. Now bundi is generally very popular. In fact, we have a very popular Indian dessert called laddus, and laddus are generally made out of these bundis. They are made out of gram flour, and they are extremely popular with whether it's Bengali or whether it's North Indian desserts. Like I said, laddus are made out of it, so extremely popular with that. What I've also got is this yogurt. They call it Misthi Doi. And you've got a nice creamy layer on top. As you can see, there's the creamy layer on top, and they've also got some I think it's finely chopped pistachio sprinkled on top. So quite nice, looks quite nice. I am a fan of Misthi Doi, and I quite like Misthi Doi. I really enjoy it. In fact, it's a healthy dessert as well. Kind of cools your stomach. So let's see how this is. Okay, I'm going to start off with the yogurt because, like I said, I'm a fan of Misthi Doi. The pistachios really work very well along with the yogurt. So it's got that slightly acidic taste because of the yogurt, and this yogurt is flavored. I can already taste the flavor of some cardamom, some saffron, and there's a very good flavor coming in from the pistachios that are sprinkled on top as well. It in fact tastes very much like something that I love. It's called ras malai. They are just cottage cheese balls, dipped in milk, and it tastes somewhat like that. So a very good flavor. Let's try the other one now. The one with the bundi and quite nice. A little bit too sweet for my liking. I prefer the yogurt over this. I think it's the bundi which makes it very sweet. But it does have some sliced almonds on top as well. But again, it's a bit too sweet for my liking. In case you do not want your dessert to be too strong, then I would say have a very small portion of this because it definitely is on the sweeter side. But the yogurt, must try. It's really good, very good indeed. Just wanted to quickly share a copy of the bill as well. Well, it was competitively priced, you could say, because it just cost us 3,171 overall for 3 people. So, yeah, quite good. That brings us to the end of this video, folks. Thank you so much for watching. If you've liked this video, then you know what to do. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Also hit that bell icon should you want to get notified with all my latest videos. That's a wrap for this one. This is me signing off. Take care, stay safe, and may God bless you all.